Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. We are just 10 days away from kicking off the 2025 season, 10 days away from kicking off year 5 of the Josh Heupel era. And it's kind of an odd year because when you sit back and look at it, it's year 5. Josh Heupel has been here for 4 seasons already. It is his football team. You got very few players left from the Jeremy Pruitt era. This is Josh Heupel's team, but then you've also got the transfer portal and the way that college football works in 2025. You lost your starting quarterback at the end of spring camp. That is not ideal, but guess what? Josh Heupel is still responsible for this team. It is still the team that he's built. You got to put down the ball and you got to go play. And we talked about this last night during the NCAA stream. We're kind of at a crossroads here. We're trying to take that next step, and it's not exactly the best time, but I don't think it's ever the best time for QB1 to bounce after spring camp, but you're trying to take that next step. You're coming off of 10-2 college football playoff run. We want to go from just getting there to competing, winning a college football playoff game, winning a national championship, taking that next step to being elite. And it's crazy to think where this football team was when Josh Heupel was hired back in January of 2021. We were at rock bottom, mass exodus of players to the portal, an NCAA investigation hanging over our head. But 4 seasons into this thing, Josh Heupel is now averaging 10 wins per year. The last 3 years, we've sold out 20 straight home games, 20 straight sellouts. But what comes with success? What comes with selling out 20 straight home games? That is right, an increase in season tickets. We got the article here pulled up from VolQuest.com from Brent Hubbs. It says, in a league where it just means more, and in a day and age where every dollar counts, Tennessee announced to season ticket holders via email on Monday that the cost for attendance to football games will increase in 2026. Now, you know this is going to stir up a hornet's nest, right? None of us want to pay more. We all love Tennessee football. We bleed orange. We talk Tennessee football every single day right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. But when you see the headline that Tennessee is once again increasing season ticket costs, we just saw this a year ago. We saw this last year. Even doing a Google search, it popped up a video I made from last year. We're getting ready for the Oklahoma game, and Danny White is announcing an increase in season ticket costs. So back-to-back years. But again, you're averaging 10 wins a year for the last 3 years. You've sold out 20 straight home games. What do you expect? Let's go on to read more. It says in an email sent out to season ticket holders, Danny White announced a moderate, on average, 4% increase in total cost of ticket and contribution for the 2026 season. For 2025, Tennessee season ticket renewal was just shy of 98%. Now, I get it. A lot of people are going to be mad, and we're going to take a look at some reactions from the fans here in just a second. This just makes sense, right? This just makes sense. It's supply and demand. We're winning. We're selling out. So Danny White's going to increase the price, right? Season ticket renewal just shy of 98%. Why would you not continue to increase that price and bring in more money? That's the cost of winning. On top of that cost, Tennessee will continue to have a 10% talent fee added to the cost of contribution and ticket. There's also a state and local sales tax plus a city entertainment tax of 13.75% on the cost of tickets, which will be $450 in 2026. Now, the talent fee is another thing, right? We're talking about NIL. We're talking about putting Pilot on the name of the stadium. We're talking about Food City Center at Thompson Bowling Arena. We're selling out because NIL money rules the world. It's easy to sit back and say, we need to drop the bag. We need to spend the money. We didn't get Savion hired because we didn't spend the money. We should have spent the money. Well, where does the money come from? Well, it comes from a 10% talent fee. It comes from NIL, and we need that money now. What's the backlash of this? What is the opposite side of this? You continue to raise ticket prices. You continue to charge us with a 10% talent fee. You better continue to win games. We better take that next step to being elite. You can't continue to pull in recruiting classes that are ranked 15th and charge us a 10% talent fee, right? But as long as you keep winning, everything's going to take care of itself. As long as you keep winning, this fan base is going to be happy. As long as you keep winning, that 98% season ticket renewal rate is going to continue to stay right there. Until the numbers drop, the prices are going to keep going up. Says the timing of the announcement was made in conjunction with season ticket renewals that start this fall and run through February 2026, allowing for a longer 10-month payment plan. Ticket holder renewals. Sources indicated to VolQuest that was in the top third of the SEC in ticket costs, and that price points of tickets were comparable to many of bigger name Power 4 schools. Easy for me to say. Power 4 schools around the country. Here's the quote from Danny White. Whether that's premium or non-premium seating, we know what our competitors charge. We're fortunate here. We're not just a football school. We're also a basketball school. We're also a women's basketball school, baseball school, softball school. That's why I think we can build the best athletic department in the country. I think we can build something that college sports has never seen. And we're marching our way towards having the top budget. But we're not going to do that by outpricing what our competitors are doing and gouging our fans. And so we spend a lot of money benchmarking and making sure we're being reasonable. That's another thing when you talk about money. You talk about NIL, talk about dropping the bag. Again, didn't get Savion Hunter. Why? Well, we didn't spend the money. Didn't spend the money on him. That's it. That's the only reason. And I'm not talking to everybody in the comment section. I'm talking to a select few people that think every single recruitment comes down to money and only money. It does always involve money, but not every decision is about money. But when we brag about being an everything school, when we brag about being a football school, a baseball school, a basketball school, women's basketball, softball, like Danny White's rattling off there, that costs even more money. Where does that money come from? Well, it comes from the fans. Goes on to say with the new price increase, non-premium season tickets, including talent fee, range from $429 to $2,974 per seat. That cost does not include the $13.75 in taxes. We're going to take a look at some of the comments from the fans because, as you can imagine, they are not happy. Vol Twitter was stirred up like a hornet's nest. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about that. If you guys can do me a favor real quick, smash the thumbs up below the video. It's quick, free, easy. It helps the channel, and I would appreciate it. If it's your first time here on the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts here. We're not insiders. We're not media journalists. What we are is exactly what you guys are. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like it, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. We're going to be live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be talking about this as a group. It's going to be good to have Coach Jay on. Foul. Ball Scoops is going to be here as well and getting their opinion on this ticket price increase and also live interacting with you guys in the chat tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Also Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Fan call-in shows. We play EA Sports College Football every Tuesday, and we're right around the corner from kickoff. 10 days away on kickoff, on game day. We're going to go live an hour before kickoff. It's a fan call-in tailgate show. You guys get to come on and hang out, and then we'll be live immediately after the game for the post-game show. But let's go to Twitter, and let's take a look at Danny White. Going to Twitter. Text a buddy. That's what I said in the title. Text a buddy. I'll be your buddy today. We can talk about this. To clarify, it's a 4% increase in total. We haven't started renewals for 26 yet, but as always, want to proactively communicate. We will continue to monitor the marketplace and make sure that prices remain reasonable compared to our competitors. I assure you, we will never take the best fan base in the country for granted. Now, let's go down and let's look at some of the comments here. NBA Young Ball, shout out to him. This is getting a little crazy. We are appreciative, but we're just normal people. Now, I mean, I get this side of it. I get this perspective. Man, it sucks when you are a diehard, passionate Tennessee fan and you've been there for the lowest of the lows, right? The lowest of the lows. Butch Jones, Derek Dooley, Lane Kiffin leaving in the middle of the night. We've been through it all. And we were there to support. We were there in Neyland Stadium when nobody else was. And now we went through the lowest of the lows, and we want to enjoy the highest of the highs. We want to enjoy the run to the college football playoff. We want to enjoy taking that next step, becoming elite. We want to be there when they beat Alabama for the 15th time and the goalpost, or for the first time in 15 years, and the goalposts come down, and they go in the river, and everybody's smoking cigars. But if you're pricing those people out, we don't get to enjoy the highest of the highs. So I understand this point of view. Scroll on down here. Shout out Scoops. Love you, DW. So I'm going to text a buddy. Scoops, I'll be your buddy. You can text me. We'll talk about it. Matt says, please include souvenir tickets in our season ticket package. Says we've sold the naming rights to Neyland, Thompson Bowling Arena, and a record deal with Adidas. And we got a 10% talent fee and a 4% increase. This is just the beginning. Is it just the beginning? But again, that's the cost of success. You continue to win. The prices continue to rise. We talk about wanting to compete. This is what it takes to compete. Does that mean it's fair? Does that mean it's not fair? Ball and Angel says, thank you for hiring Josh. Thank you for not firing Tony and Rick. I guess that's earning your salary. Do you really have to bust up the common folks like this? Look, here's the deal, man. Like, I don't get to go to very many games, obviously, because I work. I do post-game shows. I'm here to run the Talkin VAWLS Network. I did have the opportunity to take my daughter to homecoming a couple of years ago. If I can't afford it, I don't go. Am I entitled to that? And again, I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth because I really don't know where I feel on this. Like, I get it. We don't want to price out the common fan, but does that mean I just deserve to go? Does that mean I could walk on to a car lot and just deserve a Porsche, deserve a Ferrari? If I can't afford it, I don't go. If the team's winning, the prices are going to go up. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. And again, it's easy for me to sit here and say that because I'm not the one that's being priced out because I don't go to the games because I'm here working during the games. What are your thoughts? I'm excited to have this conversation tonight. See what you guys think in the chat. Jump in the comment section and let me know. As always, smash the thumbs up on the way out through. Go check out the Talkin VAWLS merchandise. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. You can also support by becoming a member of the channel. Hit that join button down there right beside subscribe. It's only $1 a month. We appreciate the support, but if not, just hit the thumbs up because it's quick, free, and easy. But that is going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.